Okay, for our third example, we have this, our third postcard. So we will do the same procedure for all our text. Just double click on the thumbnail so we can edit those texts. And this one as well. And we can change the fonts of those now, like so. Alright. Now we have this, our like a title. You can now edit that one to any title you want. There we go. And we can add more styles into it by double clicking on the space here in this layer. And we can use, I have used gradient overlay in this. We can use the presets, or if you want just a plain color, you can go to color overlay and just pick whatever color that you like. But we will be using the gradient overlay. So for example, we can make our own combination by clicking this part right here, just double clicking on those colors. So now we can now just change the colors and add more colors by just clicking in this part right here, or if you want to remove it, just hold and drag whenever or wherever. So that's it for our text, and you can just play around with all the settings right here. You can add inner shadow, or you can add bevel if you want, and just you can play around with all the settings right here and just click OK. So for our second, for our sub headline right here, we have actually this background. We have a black background, so if you want to change the color of that as well, we have this element here. You can actually just double click on this thumbnail, like so. As you can see here, we can now change the color, just like that, and just click OK when you're done. The same as this rectangle with the transparency here, you can edit that as well, the colors, by double clicking on the thumbnail, just like that. And now you can choose a color that you like and click OK. And if you want the transparency to be 100%, you can go to the opacity. As you can see here, it's in 60%, so if you move that to 100%, then there's the result. Then you can just lower the opacity, as you can see. There you go, just like that. It's very easy, and you can always with all the layers, you can always double click on the layer and you can add more effects, say for example a stroke and a drop shadow, as you can see. Just click OK when you're done. And now we're going to change our background color, or the background, and we will just be deleting that, and we will be replacing that image, so you know how to replace the image. So I've choose this image, and let's just drag this to our postcard using the CS2. And what we're going to do is to scale the image to size it up bigger, so hit the Control T, and now we can resize the image, and just hit the Enter key when you're done. But we want our image inside, or not touching the border, the black border, so we want this inside the white background or the white space. So what we're going to do is clip this image. By doing so, just hold the Alt key. By holding the Alt key and putting your cursor in between these layers, so just click when you see that icon appears, as you can see there, and just click. And the same with this layer element, so just hold the Alt key, we're going to clip. There you go. And that's it. That's how easy to change our background. And if you want to add more image, you can do that as well. We can add multiple images to our background. Say for example this man right here, we're going to add that, and We'll also clip this image by holding the Alt key, putting the cursor here between the layers. Same for our rectangle, just like that. And there you go. And we can add more images, just like that. And let's clip it. There you go. And you can actually move all the elements so you can rearrange them. There you go. Same for our titles. There you go. And that's for our third example.